Good morning, guys. Afternoon, evening, whenever you are watching this and wherever you are in the world. I am doing a much requested video. I've gotten a lot of requests in my inbox and I've seen them in the comments on the videos that I have enabled comments on. We're going to take a look at the unaliving of the United Healthcare CEO, Brian Thompson. What happened? From what I understand, the latest is that the shooter's still at large. They don't know who he is, and the only clues is like on the bullet casings. There were certain words like denied and delayed or stuff like that on 3 bullet cases. I can't remember off the top of my head all 3 words exactly. I do know denied was one of them. They were kind of scratched in the bullet casings, and I feel that was to send a message. Made it look like some kind of disgruntled healthcare worker or healthcare recipient or something like that. Maybe someone got felt wronged by United Healthcare. And I do have to let you know ahead of time that there is a slight possibility I may have to cut the video and come back to it because I am waiting on a text message, and when I get that text message I have to leave. And I thought, well, I'm sitting here, I'm going to try to record a video. There. That's a little bit better. Just trying to change the angle a little bit. But, so if you see a break in the video, that's why, or if there's excessive noise from certain doggies or something like that. The mailman has already come, so we're not going to get interrupted by the mailman. Anyhow, let's go ahead and dig in, and as always, remember this reading is for entertainment purposes only, not based on fact, just my opinion, my interpretation of the cards. I encourage you all to do your own research, form your own opinions, throw your own cards out. After all, I'm just a blonde throwing cards here, you know, that's it. This is just a card reading. Okay, so let's kind of get into this. See what the investigations deck. Okay, what is behind this literally execution, assassination of Brian Thompson, United Healthcare CEO? What happened here? Let me just kind of look at these real quick. Now, if you're new to my channel, you know, oracle cards, it doesn't matter if they're oracle cards or tarot cards, but sometimes I ignore what's written on the cards. So if a certain tarot card comes up, let's say 8 of Cups, I may deviate from the traditional meanings because my intuition kicks in, and I go from there, and I go with what my intuition tells me. Okay, I am definitely getting a lot of what some people are speculating. The cards are telling me, okay, we have resilience, slow process, and we have inside job, taken out, ringleader, ringmaster, something organized, drugs, alcohol, or blood. We have ransom or note left, and we have the High Priestess, hidden knowledge. Okay, so immediately this note to me is more of, it has a couple things that are coming to me. This feels like somebody was denied a claim or something adversely affected someone as a result of something with an insurance policy. This does feel like somebody who is disgruntled, a disgruntled policyholder. This feels like, and the notes could also be indicating the carved or scratched words on the bullet casings themselves. But it's over something written, something official. And I don't think whatever happened with this policy or this official determination that somebody was really upset about, that affected them adversely affected them. It wasn't something that happened yesterday or last week or last month. It might even have been last year, but it happened a while ago. And I'm being told that this was something that was very well planned and organized. He's probably, there's some kind of ringleader, ringmaster here. This could be the actual shooter himself. But he seemed to be I get this very high intelligence level, very highly organized, and he took advantage of an opportunity. Now, and it may have been with this prescription. Something with a needed prescription. I'm also hearing it's possible that something may not have been denied, but somebody abused a prescription, like a family member or somebody that this person cared about deeply, or somebody may have had these kind of problems and were denied help. There's something here that may not be the shooter himself, but somebody close to the shooter, somebody that the shooter really cared about. That may have resulted in a passing away of somebody. This person was connected. He organized this through somebody on the inside of United Healthcare. This High Priestess energy is hidden knowledge, an inside job taken out. So this is definitely somebody on the inside. This could even have been it could have been a disgruntled, an ex-employee, somebody that may have been fired. But I'm feeling more like, because of the taken out, but I'm feeling like the shooter had assistance. It was definitely somebody on the inside of the United Healthcare network. And they know exactly who the shooter is. They've had personal contact with the shooter. Okay. I kind of want to know if the shooter acted alone or if he was hired. Who was this disgruntled person? Masked, not true-faced. So this is like, we don't know. It's just saying, the shooter is masked. Empress, mother figure, empathy. Somebody had empathy for this masked person. And this could also indicate the mother of the masked person. the Magician, dark ritual, or the Magician is somebody who has knowledge and skill, who can be manipulative. It feels like educational purposes only. I'm going to put this out there, that right or wrong about the shooting, I mean, it's obviously wrong to take a life, right? You need to let people need to let the universe take care of business. But the mother of the masked person might have been the one that manipulated the system, that gave him the heads up. Because the high priestess that we got previously is also a female energy. There's definitely a female involved in this. They may want to start looking at older females. I would say late 40s and up. Start looking at their children, who may have been denied claims over the past year, that's connected with somebody, with a female. Strategy and planning. So this person strategized and planned with this female, and she made things happen. She let him know, like the itinerary or something like that. Okay. Why? Why did this happen? Somebody was looking for peace and did not receive it. Deal organized. Again, somebody cut a deal. Hey, let me know what's going on here. Some kind of an agreement. There's somebody here. Remember what I was talking about? Remember the drug and alcohol or blood card? Somebody may have been struggling with mental health. Was like a claim for prescriptions denied. That's kind of what I'm getting. And I feel it involves prescription medication. The deal organized could be involving the agreement between United Healthcare and the individual with the pharmacy. Temperance is a sense of patience, a sense of balance. And we have dark intentions here. So we have a deal here. Why did this happen? Because somebody had dark intentions with a deal that was made. Because somebody was struggling with mental health that they needed help with to bring their mental health back into balance. And I think that is a big part of this case. Okay. Okay, we're going to walk through the deck like I did in the last reading and see what else the cards may want to reveal. Anything else about this person? I think we've answered a lot already. Definitely somebody struggling with mental health. Why do I feel a self-unaliving somewhere? With the mental health, you know, that just came to me. Are they going to eventually figure out who the shooter was and find that he unalives himself? But I do feel that he suffered a tremendous loss of a loved one. And I mentioned, I opened this video up with, I felt that there could have been a loved one that had passed, and this person blames, you know what, I wonder if the mother passed. I wonder if this person's mother passed, and it wasn't the mother that had the job on the inside, but somebody that empathized with him, that he looked at like a mother figure, because he wanted to get revenge on something with a prominent female in his life. And I'm wondering if his mother passed away. When I get 3 cards, that's when I know to stop shuffling and cut the deck. Okay. We've got the Ace of Cups. This is a cup of self-love. With the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is paying attention to details. This has to do with work. Could be details of the agreement. And then we have the 8 of Wands in the reverse. This is kind of making me think that working on the details in regards to this can actually be medication, okay, or somebody with an alcohol issue, and trying to get help for somebody that was met with a brick wall. Upright is communication. It's things moving along very quickly. It's things that are happening. In the reverse, it is a dead stop. No communication. No movement. I think there was a lack of movement in something that he was working on in regards to his health or somebody else's health that was important to him. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Because there was a lack of money. We don't have the money. We're losing money. United Healthcare's taking our money, and we're not, and so-and-so, myself or so-and-so is not getting the help that we need. Hermit, I'm tired of hiding. I'm not going to hide from this. He came out of the woodwork and took a risk and took a chance. He was risking everything by taking out Brian Thompson. And he may have, I'm done hiding is what I was getting. I am not going to take this anymore. My family has suffered. My family has lost a lot. There's the home. Are they losing their home over it? The Strength. Queen of Swords in the reverse. An unfair decision was made. And I'm showing my strength. I'm showing my force. Because there seems to be a threat of losing a home or something like that. Or something very close to family. Family legacy being gone. And I'm just hearing a Leo. Could be somebody who has a lot of Leo aspects, whether planets in Leo, or could be a Leo, or maybe a Leo rising, something there with the sign of Leo in their birth chart. Page of Pentacles in reverse. There's the denial. There's the denial. Queen of Cups in the reverse. I'm losing my shit. Regret. I think this shooter acted out of pure emotions. May have some mental health issues, became very unbalanced, unstable, and because of something, I think it deals either with himself, like I said, his own mental health issues, or somebody close to him. And I feel very strongly it's somebody close to him. There was some kind of denial here, at an emotional loss. Then he did this act, and he is having remorse over it. He is having some kind of remorse. 3 of Swords, 3 of Wands in the reverse, 6 of Cups in the reverse. Definitely family. I wonder if that family member was a child. I'm feeling like a major childhood illness. Brokenhearted over it. The future unclear. No more planning with the child. I'm wondering if it's not a mother, it's a child. Somebody very, very dear to this shooter's heart, I think, has passed away. And he blames United Healthcare for that loss. But there's some sort of success, judgment, King of Swords. Although I feel very empathetic towards the shooter, in that I feel sorry for his loss. I feel that I feel the anguish, I feel the pain physically inside of me. But 2 wrongs don't make a right. And I think they will successfully catch him, and he will face judgment. He will be charged. It's going to take a hot minute, though. King of Pentacles reversed, and there's mother and father. Empress card again. Definitely involving a mother. And there's, I think, it may have been his child, or the mother of his child. There's a child involved, there's a mother involved. He's coming unhinged. He's lost a lot of money over time. But I think it's going to take a while. But this Empress is going to play a role in his capture. I want to say that the mother may turn and say, hey, I know who the shooter is. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. We're trying to recover financially here. But despite the recovery efforts, I can't ignore what was done. Patience. Got a lot of patience here. A lot of waiting. Seeds being planted. It almost feels like before somebody comes forward, they're waiting on to see what kind of aid they're going to get to recover financially, and what is given to them is not satisfactory. It's like I'm hearing the shooter telling the Empress, listen, this is going to help us. We're going to get people's attention. We're going to get help out of our situation. Just wait. Be patient. Wait. And the kind when it's disappointing, the results of lack of help still, in other words, it's like this crime that he committed changes nothing. It was for nothing. I'm getting this energy of someone who wants change. If I take out this CEO, it's going to get people's attention. People are going to get scared, and they're going to start hitting approved, 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 approved. Nothing's going to change. And that's what I'm seeing here. Nothing is going to change. This Empress is going to get fed up. It almost feels like she can't handle the knowledge and keeping it quiet. Six of Swords in the reverse. Hanged Man. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. I cannot move forward with this burden. I've thought about this. I've looked at so-and-so's actions from different viewpoints. I can't make it make sense. It's done nothing but take somebody's father away, take somebody's husband away, somebody's son away. And when she comes forward, I'm also being told the shooter's going to be a martyr. She can't sleep at night, and she's had anxiety that she needs out of. So she's getting bold, she's getting the courage to communicate, to take the next step to move forward. But it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. And it's going to be a female that plays a role in solving this case. I apologize, I still have my cough. But with all that said, I still feel like this shooter's two-part motivations here. One, some kind of revenge. Three parts. Revenge, anger, highly emotional, mentally unstable. To get people's attention to invoke change. 3, to inspire other people to take action. That's what I'm feeling is going on with this person. And it doesn't seem like anything is going to change. Okay, I want to see. This is a deck I don't use very often. But I kind of want to see if we could get a profile of this person. This is a person's deck. Has occupations and different things in this, different scenarios. It can even indicate people that the shooter may have interacted with. Just for shits and giggles, I want to use this deck. It was calling to me today. It could have some other insights. Okay. There's confirmation right there. It involves a child. I shit you not. And it's the loss of a child. Madman. He was enraged, mentally unstable over the loss of the child. Farmer. cultivation, harvest, land. Somebody, was it an actual farmer? You know, there's something about losing the home. Volunteer. Selfless devotion, willingness, spirit of service, duty, dedication. I think it could be involve somebody that may not have a traditional like they don't go into an office every day. This makes me think of somebody, maybe they were a farmer of some sort. Volunteer. Somebody volunteered the information to help him. Somebody had sympathy for him and says, well, the CEO is going to be here at this time. Traveler. Yeah, he's not from the area of New York. He traveled to New York. He's not from, I don't even think, I'm being told he's not even from the state of New York. Why am I hearing Pennsylvania? Pennsylvania just came to my mind. Criminal. Yeah. I'm not saying he will be charged. He'll be held criminally liable. He may be caught. But I heard in my mind's eye, Pennsylvania. This is telling a story here. We have a farmer who went crazy over the loss of a child. Somebody sympathized with him over his issues, who knew somebody on the inside of United Healthcare. The information was given to him. He traveled to New York, to Manhattan, to do the deed. He was on a mission. And the end result is this definitely feels like he is going to do time. I'm glad I brought this deck out because it really clarified some shit, did it not? One more deck. What is this one? Place of exchange. That's interesting. It was like mixed in with my other deck and it shouldn't have been. So I put it over to the side and I thought I would look at it. When that happens, when a card gets mixed up and put away in the wrong deck, for whatever reason, the next time it comes out, when I spotted it, and this is surveillance and recorded. But anyhow, when that happens, it's saying, pay attention to me. I have some kind of relevance. I have a feeling that they're already that I wonder if anybody's been questioned, and as far as any persons of interest been questioned, and if they have their eye on somebody but they just don't have enough evidence. But I feel, and I'm not saying it because I live in Pennsylvania, but I'm feeling like this person may have been from the middle of Pennsylvania, middle of the state, maybe even mountainous areas. Poconos, possibly. Poconos in Pennsylvania. Somebody that lived off the land. Maybe a farmer or connected to a farmer. There's something. Farming could also be a salesperson. Okay. But this person feels self-employed. self-employed, their own business. Could be dealing with farming or growing certain, if it's not a full-blown farm, it could be a certain type of crop, like somebody just grows corn, or some, who knows what else it could be. But the harvest and the cultivating makes me think of working with the land, working with the ground, digging, planting, because the Seven of Pentacles did come out. So it makes me think of planting. And then the farmers can, I think it's somebody that's a farmer or associated with a farmer, allegedly speaking. Entertainment purposes only. Okay, let's see what might be coming up in the near future. Well, it's going to take a while, so we should say, let's just show over the next year what's going to happen with this. And we're not taking that whole clump. That was my hand not, my stroke hand not working properly. Oh, okay, we've got some flip overs right here. Although this person may have been a farmer or worked with a farmer, I think they have a military background. I'm hearing like sharpshooter or something like that. Coerced, manipulated, urgent, act now, hiding something, drone strike, oh! I think secretly there may be like National Guard or some kind of military operation, drones looking for this guy. You know, law enforcement may have struck up a deal about incorporating drones to go look for this guy. Lies and deception. We're not going to be told the truth. It's like we're going to be told a certain narrative that the government and law enforcement wants us to hear. But they're not going to tell us everything, or they're going to cover something up. Makes me wonder if United Healthcare could have been responsible for the passing. Somehow. Not being able to get care. Surveillance and recorded came out again. Look at this. A military plane. What kind of plane? A drone. What's it doing? Recording and surveillance. They've got somebody. Maybe that's what we're being lied about. We're saying we have no idea who this person is. And we're being lied. We're being kept in the dark. Because they know. They're watching somebody. They have a person of interest. They have a person of interest. I'm convinced of that. Food shortage. This farm's not producing anything. I'm not saying it's going to produce a shortage for the American people, but resources. I don't think we're going to find out what the real reason was. They may blame it on just somebody who couldn't produce the food or the crops to sell, and somebody's sick, and it's United Healthcare's problem that they didn't have enough money for food. It's like almost like they're going to put it back on the parents. Food shortage. they weren't feeding the child properly, lack of nutrition, something like that, and not taking responsibility that somebody needed medication that they could not get. Darkness and outage. Yeah, we're going to be kept in the dark about the real reasons. And the food shortage to me is also speaking, like I said, of resources. But I'm feeling what is coming is we're going to be lied to about the real reason that somebody's lights were turned off. You understand what I'm saying? Not electric. Why is lights out for Brian Thompson? We're going to be lied to as to why. And they're going to blame it on lack of money, lack of resources. It wasn't United Healthcare's fault. That they had to be careful about what claims they approved. Then we have somebody is going to be hiding something, hiding a certain manipulation that caused the shooter to act. I'm telling you, I think they're just going to paint this person as a totally crazy person. I don't think they're going to tell us like there was absolutely no reason, that it was a ruse or staged as to why this was done. If they don't have somebody in mind right now, they will very shortly. And they're going to use a military drone and watch this person. They can't actually go in and do an arrest. So over the next 12 months, we may not see an actual arrest. But within the 12 months, there is going to be a person of interest that they're going to survey and watch through drones. Because they got to do this out in a rural area. And this almost makes me feel like cars driving past would be very, very suspicious. Cars parked somewhere. And can you imagine somebody parachuting out of a plane into a field to kind of set up and watch? No. I think a lot of people would see. It wouldn't just be him. And it feels like this area, there's multiple farms around. Vigilante. Vigilante just came to my mind. Amish just came to my mind. Does this person have connections to the Amish community? Not saying that he's definitely Amish, but I wonder if he has Amish connections to the Amish community in Pennsylvania, particularly out central part of the state. And I'm not feeling directly in Lancaster either. Outskirts, outside of Harrisburg, between Harrisburg and Carlisle, not directly in Lancaster. I don't know why I'm saying that. This is just what's coming to me. But the real story behind the story, behind what happened, may not come out. But yeah, this is what I'm seeing in this case. So I hope you found this interesting. If you like this video, please do make sure to hit the thumbs up on your way out. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more videos, more content. I typically do upload on a regular basis, sometimes daily, sometimes I miss a day or two, but I do put out regular content. So I love you all, and I'm dropping the mic.